Hello everyone. Let us solve one important question from the concept about time and distance. Let us understand the question first. One person was going to a bus stand with a certain speed. He observed that from the opposite side, every 10 minutes a bus crosses him. In the opposite side, every 10 minutes a bus is crossing him. On reaching the bus stand, he came to know that the buses leave from the bus stand after every 12 minutes. Means actually the buses are leaving after every 12 minutes. Here the time gap between the bus to bus is 12 minutes actually. But because he is traveling in the opposite direction towards the bus stand, he can see the buses after every 10 minutes. Now, what is given next? If the buses run in a uniform speed of 40 km per hour, then what is the speed of the person? Let us understand the question in a graphical way. See, I am taking this diagram. Let's understand. I am assuming this is my bus stand. From the bus stand, after every 12 minutes, buses are leaving. Let us say, if the first bus is here leaving at certain time, let us assume some 10 a.m. The next bus, let us assume B, will leave the bus stand after 10-12 a.m. Means the time gap between first bus to the second bus is actually 12 minutes. Let us assume the person is here in the first instant. Person is here. If I am assuming if the person is static, at this point, if the first bus is crossing this person at some time t, then the second bus will cross him after t plus 12 minutes. Because he is static, because the buses are leaving the bus stand after every 12 minutes, the buses should cross him after every 12 minutes gap. So if the first bus is traveling crossing the person at t, then the second bus will cross this person after t plus 2. This is the second time. But it is not happening in this case actually. So what is happening? The person is going towards the bus stand, means he is coming in the opposite direction. Let us say the person reached here and the second bus is crossed him. So after what time the second bus crossed him? After 10 minutes. Means what I can say, for this 10 minutes, this is the distance. This is the distance covered by the person in a 10 minutes. So let us assume the second case from the bus side. The bus is started from him, from this place, and it is coming towards the person, and it is reached the person here. At this point, person and bus met at this point. So for this, it has taken 10 minutes time. So can I say this? For the first 10 minutes here, the bus is also traveling, and for the same time of 10 minutes, the person is also traveling. Let us assume the person is static. So what is the extra time taken by the bus to cover this extra distance towards the person? Can I say this is 2 minutes of time? Because the total time taken to reach that person is actually how many minutes? It is 12 minutes. Now I can see that after 10 minutes the bus and person are met at one point. So for that time bus is traveling for 10 minutes and the person is also traveling for 10 minutes. So if the person is not coming towards the bus stand, the bus may take more 2 minutes to reach that person. So from this, can I write this? So if I am assuming this distance is some d, so the distance d is equal to the distance covered by the bus in a 2 minutes. Can I also say this is also the same distance covered by the person in a 10 minutes. So to cover the distance, bus will take 2 minutes and the person will take 10 minutes of time. So is it possible to calculate the distance covered by the bus in 2 minutes? Yes, actually. What is the distance covered by the bus in 2 minutes? I'll write here. So my distance is equal to speed into time. Speed of the bus is given as 40 km per hour. So 40 into time. What is the time taken by the bus to cover that distance? 2 minutes. So this is in kilometer per hour. So time should be in hour. So I have to divide it with 60. So 22 is 23 is 2 into 2. Distance is 4 by 3 kilometers. Now actually what is the requirement in our case? The requirement is person's speed is the requirement. Person's speed. Speed is equal to distance by time. So what is the distance covered by the person actually? The same distance which is covered by the bus in 2 minutes. So what is the distance given? Which is 4 by 3 kilometer. In what time he can cover the distance? In a time of 10 minutes he can cover. See, the distance is in kilometers, so time should be in hours. So I have to divide it with 60. Therefore, the speed of the person is 4 by 3 into 0 cancel into 6, 3 2 times. So 8 km per hour is the speed of the person. I hope the question is very clear to you. Now, similar question can be asked in a different way. Let us look into that question also. In this case, so this question is very similar to the previous question. Let us see. Two guns are fired from the same place at an interval of 6 minutes. A person approaching the place observes that 5 minutes 52 seconds have elapsed between the hearing of the sound of the two guns. If the velocity of the sound is 330 meter per second, what is the speed of the person? This is very similar to the previous question, but in the previous question, in the opposite direction, buses were coming, but here sound is coming. That's why in the previous case the speed of the bus is given, but here speed of the sound is given, which is fixed, which is 330 meter per second. So again let us construct the diagram. Let us assume the gun is firing from this place. So gun is fired. Because of this, sound will travel in this direction. Let us assume with certain speed. What is the speed of that sound? 330 meter per second. And the person is here. Let us say, if the person is static, if the first sound is heard, let us assume at t time, the second sound will be heard at t plus 6 minutes actually. But because the person is not static, because he is moving in this direction, let us assume the sound and the person is met at this point. Sound is traveling till this point, and in the opposite direction, person is also traveling till this point, and both person and time met at this point. For this, what is the time taken? 5 minutes 52 seconds taken. Therefore, can I say this sound is traveled for 5 minutes 52 seconds and person is also traveled for 5 minutes 52 seconds. So what is the time taken by the person actually? 5 minutes 52. 5 into 60. I am converting entire thing into seconds. 352 seconds. Time taken by the person is 352 seconds. And what about this distance? What is the distance? Can I define this distance as this is the distance covered by the sound. What is the time taken by the sound to cover this remaining distance? If the person is static, the sound can reach this person in 6 minutes. But till now only 5 minutes 52 seconds is done. So how many more seconds it need to reach the person? 8 seconds, because 552 and 8 is 6 minutes. So sound need 8 seconds to reach that person. So can I say this is the distance covered by the sound in 8 seconds. And at the same time, I can also define this distance as this is the distance covered by the person in what time? 5 minutes 52 seconds. Or I can directly say in 352 seconds. Now this is the case. Now what is the requirement? Speed of the person. Speed is equal to distance by time. So what is the distance? Time is already known, which is 352. But distance we need to calculate. Let us calculate the distance in this case. What is the distance? Distance is the distance covered by the sound in 8 seconds. So distance is equal to speed into time. What is the speed? 330. What is the time? 8 seconds. I am not multiplying it, just let us write it directly. So therefore my speed is equal to distance. What is the distance? 330 into 8 by time. What is the time? 352 seconds. This is in meter per second and second, and the denominator is in second, but the options are given in a kilometer per hour. So what I have to do? I have to multiply this value with 18 by 5. Now let us see. Let us cancel the things. 8 one time, 8 4 32, 3 is the remainder, 8 4 32. Now with 11 30 times and 11 4 times, 15 times, 2 times, 2 1 2 9, 5 ones 5 3. So directly the answer is 27 kilometer per hour. This is the speed of the person. Where is the option? In the second, the answer is given. I hope you got my point. Thank you so much.